Section 2.3, Example 2. If there are 7 members on the student council, how many ways can the council select 3 students to be president, vice president, and treasurer? So keep in mind that this is a permutation question because the order does matter. If a person is president versus vice president or treasurer, it does matter. We have seven members in total that we're going to be choosing from. So that is our N. And we are selecting 3 of those 7. So that 3 is the R. So this is a permutation. Order matters. N is 7 and R is 3. Just substituting this into our formula. N factorial, so 7 factorial over N minus R. This number subtract this number. 7 minus 3 factorial. 7 minus 3 gives us 4 factorial. 7 factorial is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial. And that can be cancelled. 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial is 1. And we are left with 7 times 6 times 5. Keep in mind as well that this is the formula for permutation, but as we move forward, we will be able to kind of plug this into our calculator and give us an answer. 32 times 5, so that gives us 210. Kind of connecting that back, another way to consider this, or prior to this section, we were talking about the fundamental counting principle. We can consider that I need somebody for president, and somebody for vice president, and someone for treasurer. There are 7 people to choose from to pick who becomes president. Once that position has been filled, there are 6 people remaining to fill the vice president, and 5 for the treasurer. So keep in mind whether we use the permutation formula or the fundamental counting principle, we still end up with the same answer. Just to continue with example 3, the one above, we had 7 people and we wanted just a subset of that number. In example 3, we have 6 people and we want to arrange all of those people in a line for a photograph. So in this particular example, the N and the R are both 6. So if we plug that into that formula, we have 6 factorial over 6 minus 6 factorial. Okay. 6 minus 6 is 0 factorial. And a little note in the last section, then we talked about that 0 factorial is 1. So this becomes 6 factorial. Again, we can consider this like the fundamental counting principle, where there is 6 people for the first position in the line, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 down the line, and we multiply all those together, and that's exactly what factorial is. This becomes 6 factorial.